Welcome back to our Cybersecurity Series. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the world of phishing attacks. Get ready to uncover the secrets behind this notorious cyber threat and learn how to protect yourself. Now, let's get started. Let's meet Anna. Anna is a hardworking accountant who is always on top of her game. She's never had any problems with her computer, and she's always careful about what she clicks on. But one day, Anna gets an email that looks like it's from her bank. The email says that her account has been compromised, and she needs to click on a link to update her account's password. Anna is a little bit suspicious, but she figures that it's probably just a legitimate email from her bank. So she clicks on the link, enters her informations, her old and new updated password. But it seems there is a server error and she needs to retry later. A couple of hours later, she receives a message of a purchase on that same account that wasn't done by her. This is just one example of how phishing attacks can happen. Phishing attacks are becoming more and more sophisticated, and they can be very difficult to spot. That's why it's important to be aware of the risks and to take steps to protect yourself. Phishing attacks are deceptive attempts by cybercriminals to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information, such as passwords, credit card details, or personal data. These attacks usually come in the form of fraudulent emails, text messages, or websites that appear legitimate. So, how do phishing attacks work? Phishing attacks work by exploiting human vulnerabilities and employing various psychological tactics. The attackers often impersonate trusted entities like banks, social media platforms, or even colleagues, creating a sense of urgency or fear to manipulate their victims into taking action. There are several types of phishing attacks you should be aware of. Some common ones include deceptive phishing, spear phishing, whaling, and pharming. Deceptive phishing is the most common type of phishing scam. In this ploy, fraudsters impersonate a legitimate company to steal people's personal data or login credentials. For example, the hackers send a deceptive email about updating your Spotify's payment informations, in order to steal your Spotify's credentials. The hacker sends the email to a group of individuals, in hopes that some of them enters the fake website. One of this method's flaws is that this method becomes pointless if the user doesn't have a Spotify account. This is where spear phishing enters in play. Spear phishing targets specific individuals or groups within an organization. This means that research has been done to ensure that the individuals do have the targeted informations. Spear phishers frequent social media sites like Facebook and LinkedIn to gather personal information about their target. They can also map out their target's network of personal contacts, which gives them more context to crafting a trustworthy message. For C-level targets, like CEOs, extensive and in-depth research must be done in order to trick them. This type of phishing is called whaling, which uses the same personalized strategy of spear phishing attacks, except attackers specifically target higher-level management to expose financial and confidential information. Pharming, on the other hand, focuses on creating fake websites that resembles the real ones, where the URL maybe be a little bit different, with the intention of stealing the user's credentials. For example, creating a fake website resembling Twitter login, with the difference in the URL having a single T instead of two. Protecting yourself from phishing attacks is crucial. Here are some essential tips to keep in mind. Be vigilant and skeptical of unsolicited messages. Verify the authenticity of emails and websites by double-checking the URLs and contact information. Avoid clicking on suspicious links or downloading attachments from unknown sources. Keep your devices and software up to date with the latest security patches. Educate yourself and your team about phishing techniques and how to recognize them. That wraps up our overview of phishing attacks. By staying informed and adopting good cybersecurity practices, you can defend yourself against these malicious attempts. Remember, knowledge is power. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out the rest of our cybersecurity series for more valuable insights and practical tips.